Hey everybody, it's Michelle and welcome to our channel. For today's video, as you saw by the thumbnail and the title, is going to be the wheel series. So without further ado, let's see what the wheel has chosen for us today. And then we'll talk about the fact that my background is different. Too Faced Pinker Times on the second shelf. So let me walk over there and grab it and I will be right back. So here is the Too Faced Pinker Times Ahead palette. This is what the carton looks like, and it does show the shades here on the top. Here is the palette. And there are no shade names on the palette, but those are the shades. So give me a moment to review and figure out what I'm going to do, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so I have made a decision. I'm going to do 2 different eye looks today and then 2 different eye looks on Wednesday. And there is a mirror in the pan, so I don't want to blind you guys. I'm going to use this top row and do 2 different eye looks. And then I'm going to use the bottom row on Wednesday and do 2 different eye looks. So without further ado, like I said, there aren't shade names on here on the palette. They are on the back and they're on here. Not really going to name the shades. I'll just point at it. Like I'm going to start on both eyes with this shade right here. And I'm just going to lay that all over both lids. I am going to try to use the mirror. Let me show you the mirror. That's how small the mirror is. I'm going to try to use the mirror in the palette. If not, then I'll just have to use either my vanity mirror or my little mirror, my magnifying mirror. So if you've noticed, and I'm just laying this all over the lid, and there is some kick up in the pan, but if you've watched me before, I don't care about kick up in the pan as long as the shade lays down and doesn't fall all over my face, which it's not falling all over my face. So as you can tell, my beauty room is a little different. It is now my bedroom again, bedroom / beauty room. It is my almost everything room. My son moved back in. Today is February 2nd. It's Monday. And he officially moved back in yesterday. Him and his girlfriend broke up last week on Wednesday. He is not doing the greatest, but he will get through it. I know he will. I'm not really going to go into too much detail about, his love life or anything. He is at work right now. All right, and I'm not going to clean off the brush because I'm going in darker. For this eye, I'm going to use this shade here and then do some shimmers. With the other eye, I'm going to use both, where'd it go? This shade and the purple, and then a shimmer. Probably this gold shimmer here. The shade that I'm going into right now to just deepen up the outer corner on this eye has a little bit of shimmer to it, or at least it does on the pan. Doesn't really look like it has much once you put it on the lid, but it does in the pan. And I'm just going to use those other 2 shimmer shades on this eye, and then we'll go to the other eye. So I don't really have my room completely set up again. My dresser is still in my son's room. His room is nowhere near set up, and I will not be showing his room at all because that's his private space. So I won't show his room at all, but once I get my dresser in here, I'll show you just how cramped I am now. As you can tell, I do have the bed right here. You can see clothes in the closet now. That my makeup eyeshadow palette thing is still there. My 2 white cabinets that have makeup in it are actually in the closet on either side on against the wall. And now I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm going to first go into this shimmer shade right here, and then I'm going to go into this shimmer shade. And hopefully you can't hear the music because Echo is not listening to me when I told him to turn it down. But it could have been because the heat was on and it couldn't hear me. My Echo is in the living room. Echo! Echo! Volume 3. Echo! Volume 3. I didn't ask you what volume it was on, Echo. I asked you to turn it down. No, I can still hear the music, but I don't think you guys can hear it. And hopefully you couldn't hear it before, but if you could, oh well. I'll just get a copyright strike. Alright, so let me clean off this brush. I've been having a lot of issues with not being able to stay at work. Which, thank goodness I have PTO. Okay, which shade am I going to go in? I'm going to go into this one first, and then I'll go into that purple one. And that doesn't really show up anything, does it? And yes, I blow on my palettes. I know it's an ick for some people, but my palettes aren't going anywhere. If they are, they're going to family members or friends, and I sanitize them before I send them out. And they all watch my videos anyway, so they know that I blow on my palettes. I'm not going to clean off the brush, I'm just going to go into that purple. So I have finished filming all but one of my makeup collection videos. The only one I have left to film is the top shelf of my eyeshadow palette container, the pink container over there. Just that top shelf that has like the e.l.f. and Jeffree Star and Glamlight. That's the only thing I have left to film. Not really seeing this purple. Maybe I shouldn't have laid that other shade all over the lid. I guess you can see it a little bit, but not a whole lot. Alright, and now let me get that shimmer shade. So pretty. I like this palette. I do have some exciting news. In June, I am going on a girls' trip with my tribe. My tribe consists of my best friend Jennifer, my friend Crystal, and another friend named Linda. And we are all going to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee for a week in June. And I am super duper excited. More on that later. Let me go ahead and finish my look, and I will be right back with my thoughts on this palette so far. Okay, so here are our finished looks. Let me know if you like better one, better two, or better 3, that means both of them. Since Tish needs a third option, better 1, better 2, or better 3 for both. I personally like them both. If I had to choose just one, it would probably be this eye, which is strange because that purple didn't really show up as well as I wanted it to. But I still like this eye better. I don't know if it's because of the shimmer. It adds a little bit more dimension to this eye, but I do like this eye better, so I like better 2. Not saying that I don't like eye 1, because I do. Eye 1 is still pretty, but I like the difference in eye 2, I guess. That's just my opinion. Now, for my waterline, I am wearing the Davis. It's purple, but of course the color says 0.05. And like I always say, I got these from my cousin Sarah. And then on my lips, I am wearing the Aved in Bayberry, the lip liner, and just colored in my lips a little bit, and then just went over it with the Maximum Plumping Gloss from Too Faced. So let me take care of those. So far, I'm liking the palette. We'll know more on Wednesday if I'm keeping the palette or if I'm decluttering the palette. Pretty sure it's going to be a keep, but stay tuned and come on back on Wednesday to see what we're going to do with the palette. Now, for the end of the video, I have my little samples of perfume. So let's see what the scent of the day is going to be. Feels like I have 3 of them left. So let me take the middle one, whatever the middle one is, which is Strawberry Shortcake, Eau de Parfum. So let's go. So now the 2 that we have left are Miami Shake from Juliet Has a Gun and Strawberry Shortcake, All Fresh Picked. So we have 2 more of those left to try out. Let me blow out the candle before I completely forget and walk out of the room. And I'm going to go do some dishes. I will be filming doing the dishes. And I have a lot of dishes, so no judgment. That TV belongs on top of the dresser. Once my son gets home, he's going to bring my dresser over, and it's going to be on the wall over here that you might not be able to see. No, you won't be able to see it. You might be able to. I don't know. But it's going to go on the same wall as my vanity. And this is my bed. And this is my other phone. And now I'm just wasting time. I need to go brush my hair. I have a brush in my drawer. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You won't be able to tell, but I haven't filmed in a while. With all of this going on with my son, I've just been trying to be there for him and kind of fell back into a little bit of a depression, trying to force myself out of that depression. But it's not easy. If you know, you know. If you don't, then I envy you. Alright. Hair is brushed. Now I just need to shake it out since I have a slick back right now. And as always, guys, please remember to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. Ring that notification bell so you're notified of each and every upload. And leave me a sweet comment down below. I greatly appreciate it, just like I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. As always, remember, be kind to one another. And I'm going to say it all this time. Remember to be kind to one another and to know that you are loved, you are appreciated, and you are important. Please remember that. I love you guys.